Can prayer help you deal with mental health issues? Mental health is traditionally defined as a state of emotional and psychological well-being. Well-being means healthy. Healthy is functioning as intended to function. We believe that God created our minds and gave us emotional capacity. The question then becomes, are these things functioning as God intended? Is your heart, is your thought and emotional life functioning as intended? If not, as is the case with mental health issues, prayer helps in 3 different ways. Number 1, prayer orients your thought life around God. Quote, "For everything was created by him in heaven and on earth, the visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things have been created through him and for him." Colossians 1:16. This includes your heart. So prayer orients your heart around this reality that it was created to be centered on God and his pleasure, not your sense of significance or your insecurities. And so mental health issues often result from a preoccupation with our own insecurities, our own sense of significance. Number 2, prayer allows us to relinquish our anxieties. Quote, "Casting all your cares on him because he cares about you." 1 Peter 5:7. Many mental health issues result from the anxiety of uncertain outcomes. In prayer, you give it up to God knowing that he cares about you. Luke 12:25, Jesus says, "Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? Since you can't do this little thing, why do you worry about the rest? Consider the flowers of the field. They do not labor or spin, yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith? Do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it. For the pagan world runs after all such things, and your Father knows that you need them. But seek his kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well." So God can give us peace about the many issues that we concern ourselves with when we relinquish our anxieties to him, when we cast our cares upon him, knowing that he cares for us. Number 3, prayer is a reminder that the believer is never without recourse. So no matter what you're going through, prayer to a faithful God is something you have in your arsenal, so to speak. The prayer of the righteous is powerful, James 5:16. Jesus said, "To ask and you will receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened unto you." So prayer is always something you have at your disposal. Mental health is seeing it the way God sees it, whatever it is. And nothing helps that perspective more than prayer. You will always have trouble, but you can have peace because Christ overcame the world, John 16:33. The goal is to keep that in mind. And in that way, prayer helps mental health. Like and subscribe to the channel for more biblical strategies for life.